What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Divine Order B. It's B. Here to see what the message is going to be for us today. Well, I guess it's kind of lit. No, it's not lit enough. So, I don't have a channel message. We're just going to see what comes out. But while I'm lighting this Palo Santa, I want to share with you guys the last couple of weeks. Well, I guess the first one wasn't a couple of weeks ago. It was about some months ago, but I've been having dreams about entertainers. Like, I know I've had a dream about 3 of them. The first one was Nipsey. The second one, I forgot who that was. It's like a up and coming. It's not like a real big, but it's somebody that's an entertainer. And then the third one, which was like a few days ago, I had a dream. Hold on, y'all. Somebody calling. This Palo ain't really trying to smoke for me. Okay. That was actually my job calling, which is crazy because this is my only off day for the week. And this is the only time I really would be able to comfortably do a reading for you guys. So, and then it's crazy, like, my feet hurt so bad, my legs hurt, my fingers hurt. It's like, I couldn't wait. I'm like, man, at least I get one day to try to, recoup. And they calling, like, I appreciate it, but no thank you, not today. So I don't know, maybe that's the channeling. Maybe you guys are working hard. You've been working hard, putting in a lot of time. It's taking a toll on your body. And it's like, maybe you feeling like, damn, it don't matter how much I do, it'll never be enough. You don't have to take that. Stand your ground. Not saying go off or do all that, but, just pass. Even if you got to do it silently, pass. So the way I'm going to do this today, I'm going to pull 3 ancestor oracle cards. And then we'll just see where we go from there. But I'm going to start with 3 ancestor oracle cards. Let's see what we get. I'm going to start shuffling before I start recording, because I feel like that cuts into the time a whole lot. And then shoot, from there I'll mess around and start pre-pulling to see what comes out, instead of, I don't know, try to shorten the time a little bit. Alright, y'all, let's see what comes out. Oh, let me put my oil on. Alright, Spirit, help me channel this clear and accurate message for whoever needs it. Ask for your guidance, and I ask that you help me to deliver this message easily and effortlessly. In your name I pray, amen. Alright, let's go. What's the message? Go after your goals. Be an open channel. So go after your goals is persist, encourage, advance. We have be an open channel, mediumship, ancestors, and spirits. Maybe your goal is to become a medium. Okay, and we got 2, so I'm gonna read them together. We got have courage, strength, fearlessness, and warrior. And we have enjoy new beginnings, celebrate, socialize, change. So You could be starting something new. I know the job that I'm talking about is new. I haven't even been there a whole week yet. So it's pretty new. But the bottom of the deck is spirit guides, insight, guidance, purpose. So let's see here. It's like you're advancing in some way, maybe in regards to like being a medium. You're advancing in the way you communicate with your ancestors and spirits, maybe. Have courage, strength, fearlessness, warrior. So I'm feeling like, you know, just have faith in this. I feel like you have a calling, right? Because we got spirit guides twice, pretty much, with being open channel, with mediumship, ancestor spirits, and then we got spirit guides at the bottom of the deck, which is insight, guidance, and purpose. So I feel like your goal may be to be a medium or connect with ancestors and spirits, but you may have been a little, you know, shy about it. Maybe it's not common for people to do this type of work around you. But it's like spirit is saying, be fearless, like be strong, just go after this. You can handle this with have courage and, you know, warrior. You built for this. If this is what you really want to do, this is what you called to do. This is your purpose with spirit guides. And enjoy new beginnings with have courage. That's like change. It's like different for you. This is not something that you're used to, or people around you may not be used to this. And that's okay. Everybody has their own, like, path that they're supposed to be on. This is your goal, I feel like. So enjoy. It's like something new coming in for you, and when it comes in, don't be afraid to celebrate. Don't, you know, not celebrate because people don't agree with what you're doing. Just do you, okay? Let me see. I'm being called to take some from this, what is this one? It's an oracle. Oh, okay. So for go after your goals, we got trust. So yeah, trust that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Trust advancing in this field. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Can we get one for being open channel? Yeah, it's like you don't know what to expect right now. Like I just was saying, I started a new job somewhere that has absolutely nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. But I know I need to do something. I need to bring in some form of income some kind of way. I can't give spiritual advice and be like, okay, well, that's how I'm going to make my money. If people don't, you know, resonate with what you're saying, why would they pay you? You know, so it's like I need to do a little more work in this field before I can expect for people to want to pay me for doing it. Even if I, you know in my heart and soul, I know what I'm talking about. The next person might not resonate with my messages. I may not have crossed the people that my messages are for. So I have to keep on working at it, you know, I feel like mastering my skill before I can expect to earn a living from this. Even though I know this is what I want to do, I have work to do. I know I have work to do. So that's what I'm doing. But I can't just jump into this and be like, oh, this is how I'm going to make my money. This is what I want to do. So that's all I'm doing. No, you need to do something to bring in income and still, you know, do work on your craft, which this is my craft. This is what I love to do. One for being open channel. And it's like divine timing is like real big in this field, I feel like. Because if it's not right, then things won't flow the way you want it to. You know, it'll be slow. So it's like, right now what I'm doing, it's funny that the card says, let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. I don't know if this is gonna, you know, pick up quickly. I don't know if it's gonna take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I really just got started 6 months ago, so I know I have a lot of work to do, but I'm not stopping. Like, oh, well, it's not bringing me no money, so I'm gonna quit. I don't do it for the money. I do it because this is what I really feel like I'm led to do, and I enjoy doing it. So for being open channel, mediumship, ancestor spirits, we got 3. Okay, we got doubt. So don't doubt your skills, I feel like. Yeah, offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence, y'all. This card says, show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Maybe people don't agree with what you're doing, like I was saying, like this is something that's not, you know, the average person doesn't agree with this, which is what I'm doing right now. A lot of people will say, oh, that's the devil, what is she crazy? You know, like they'll say negative things about you, but that's to get you to doubt what you're doing. Don't allow people to, you know, encourage you or drop. Don't let people, what is the word I'm looking for? Try to deter you from the path that you want to be on. Don't let people try to, you know, distract you from what you want to do. Damn, why the hell was that so hard for me to think of? But anyway, so it's like people want you to doubt your gifts because they don't agree with what you're doing. Oh, well, it was 11:11 on that timer. And it's crazy. I ain't been looking at the time. I hate mentioning the time, but when I look at it, it say 11:11. It's crazy. So it's like you're going into a whole new portal. I feel like not only are you going into a new path, but it's like a whole new path, whole new portal, whole new everything, right? So for the last time, show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. And then the next card is confidence. All right. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. So you might be around a lot of people who operate out of their egos instead of, you know, their passion. Like I feel like you're operating out of your passion, and a lot of people that you're around, they like have ego issues, and you not like that. And it's like, oh, so what you think you know, like you got people going against you because you're not trying to be like everybody else. You're not trying to follow suit. You're not, what they call that? You're not a sheep. Because sheeps, you know, they travel in herds and all that. You're not like, you probably a black sheep. Yeah, that's what it is. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, oh love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. Yeah. So courage, and we have courage over here too. Strength, fearlessness, warrior. So you got to stay confident. Even though people trying to cast doubt on you, stay confident, okay? And stay courageous. We got 2 courageous cards, 2 confidence cards. It's crazy. Okay. And then we have positivity here. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. So like I was just saying, I just started the job. It's new. My feet hurt, my legs hurt, my fingers hurt. Like everything I need to be successful at work is hurting on me. And I haven't even been there 7 days yet. So it's like I get off and I still say, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for this opportunity before I go and when I leave. So just stay thankful for everything, even if it's painful. Whatever it is, just stay positive and stay grateful. Express your gratitude. Have a way you're comfortable. Can we have something for have courage and enjoy new beginnings? We have empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. Like I said, you're not following everybody else. You're doing what you're feeling called to do. So that's the divine pulling you into your own authentic power. And people around you may not have that. You know, they may not have their own authentic power. They may have someone else's that they want to try to imitate or duplicate or whatever. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. So it's like you being yourself. You're not being afraid. You're not afraid to be yourself is what I feel like. And since you're doing that, it's like you have new beginnings coming. You got something to celebrate coming in. We have direction. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body, and if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. So pay attention to the signs. I know I had something happen the other day where I reached out to somebody and I didn't notice that they responded until like almost a whole 24 hours later. I didn't get a notification. I didn't get anything to alert me that this person responded to me. So be careful, because that could be a sign. Like, it's not meant for you to reconnect with someone if you didn't even get the notification that they wrote you back. And I know I checked before I checked after the person responded like 2 or 3 times, and I didn't see the response. So pay attention to stuff like that too. And then we have self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Remember, I said this Enjoy New Beginnings will celebrate, socialize, change. And now we got self-love. So much can change on the outside. So be careful, you know, the directions you're going into, what you're feeling like. I kind of feel like maybe you could be confused, because this could be me too. You could be a little confused about like what direction you should go in. Like I said, I'm working somewhere that has absolutely nothing to do with what I want to do, which is this here. But I know I got to make money some kind of way. We got compassion at the bottom of the deck. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born. Drawing new people and experiences. What was that? Enjoy new beginnings. Drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. Okay. And then Spirit Guides is insight, guidance, and purpose. And we have, may I see myself as you see me. So it's like you have the gift of sight, I feel like. You see things that the average person doesn't, or, you know, they wish they could see. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to put these away. Put these away. And let's get some African goddess. Can I get one for go after your goals? Persistent courage, advance. It didn't come out yet, so. We got, what is that? Jumbie masks. Okay. Be an open channel, mediumship, ancestor spirits. We got wounded healer segment. Have courage and enjoy new beginnings, please. Oh, Tituba in reverse, and that's feeling safe in reverse. So let's see. Bottom of the deck is your Sigi, live out loud. Yeah, that's like you know, being yourself, living in your own authenticity, you know. Let's see. Jumbie mask, number 18. I know that's like you not really being yourself or whatever. You feeling like you can't be yourself. Okay. Jumbie. Where is the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. Now, are you confused or are you afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So, we go after your goals, that is persist, encourage, advance. So it's like you have goals that you want to go for. And I mean, look at this card. It do look like he kind of hesitant. Like he like, you know, but he ain't really, it's not looking like he's getting ready to swing. It's not looking like the swing is in motion. It's like he thinking about it like, but ain't really doing nothing. He want to, but he ain't really doing nothing. Right? That's what it looked like to me. And then it's like, it don't look like the people in the background are doing anything either. He look like he's, you know, more, I feel like more courageous than the other people because he's in the front, but it's like they're not doing shit either. They're just looking too. They just got their hands together like this looking. He at least got his, you know, he got his shield and everything, but it don't look like he doing nothing. So it's like, you may be, you know, confused about what it is you want to do, right? But I feel like you need to get in touch with your inner world so that it'll reflect, you know, on the outer. But maybe that's what you're doing. That's what you're working on right now. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to do this thing that you want to do. We'll clarify with Tarot and see. Show your true face. Yeah, so be yourself. We had that already. Be yourself. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and blessings. So if you ain't being yourself, it's like your blessings can't come in because you're not being yourself. You're not showing your true self. Show your true face. If you're wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to others and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting. Be you. So I feel like that's important because, like I said, I started a new little thing or whatever, and like the people that I'm working with, they all cool and everything, but you know, you hear things and you see how other people are being talked about, and you wonder like, well, damn, I wonder what y'all say about me when I'm not around. Because the way I talk about everybody that's been here working with y'all for a while, don't let that change you, okay? Because I feel like a lot of people think, you know, I don't know, I practice tarot, and you know, I pull oracle as well. Some people may view that as weird, like, oh, where is she talking about she do tarot and she a psychic and she, you know. So for a long time I wouldn't even tell people about that, but now I don't care. It's like, if you like it, I don't do it for people to like it. I do it because I feel like that's my calling. So I will say I've been guilty of not putting everything out there about myself out of fear of people judging me and treating me different, you know, because of what I want to do. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a projection of your own. So like I say, you know, I've been around people and they talk about each other real bad, and it's like, damn, like I wonder what y'all say about me. So it's like I already know that things are being said about me, but it's not gonna affect me. It's not gonna make me like, oh well, I'm a quit, or I'm gonna hold back who I truly am so people can accept. No, I'm not operating like that, because I'm not here to please nobody but God. So I just heard, so fuck you, Day. You too. For whatever that movie is. So fuck you, Day. You too. I ain't gonna say what he said, but yeah. So segment, wounded healer, for being open channel, mediumship, ancestor spirits. Heal thyself. Everyone gets your best except you. You are a healer among your tribe. Stop putting your needs last. So that's crazy. This is the healer card clarifying the mediumship card, basically. So you are meant to be a healer. So like I said, I'm doing work that has nothing to do with this. I feel the need to pursue a career or a work, or start trying to train for something in regards to healing, like maybe massage. That'll be my next goal. Why am I telling? Anyway, yeah. When did you decide to become a martyr? So that's like, martyr is like, I don't know, playing victim, I think is what it is. I'm gonna look it up after this. Y'all forgive me if I'm wrong. Take a breath. Wounded healers hold sadness, rage, and fears of brokenness. Being a warrior wasn't a choice for our beloved foremothers. They did the best they could. But being a goddess warrior for us is knowing that we have the choice not to fight all the time. That's me right now. I used to be quick to jump bad with people, but now it's like, for what? Put my energy into that for what? No. Deep dive questions. What are your swords, the weapons you use to fight? So I used to use my words. I used to just try to say hurtful things to just try to hurt you as bad as I could. But now it's like, now the way I fight is by just expressing my true feelings. If you want to know something, you provide me with the way you feel about something, I'm gonna just go ahead and give you my true feelings back to you. And I used to wouldn't do that. Like, even if I felt a certain type of way about something somebody said to me or about me, I wouldn't tell them like, hey, you know, that's fucked up what you just said. But now it's like, it is what it is. Especially if you're sharing something with me first. Why not just return the favor and give you some truth back? What you feel like is true, I feel like, let me go ahead and give you my truth now. That's where I'm at now. So my weapons are returning truth. And what are your shields? The ways you defend yourself. So my shields is truth as well. Like, I feel like I defend myself with the truth. If, you coming at me however way, whatever you saying something to me I don't agree with, I'm go ahead and share some truth with you back in return. And then we go from there. And I'm not petty about it or anything like that, but whatever the subject is, I'll stay on subject and provide you with some truth, just like you feel like you giving me some truth. That's my shield. Okay, that's how I defend myself. Dare to lay the burdens down along with your swords and shields. I mean, so I'm laying down the truth. I already feel like I'm doing that. So that's the mediumship and wounded healer. So for have courage and enjoy new beginnings, we have Tituba, feeling safe in reverse. So let's see. So when it comes to like your strength and being courageous about some new beginnings, or being fearless about change, because I feel like you were scared of change out of fear of not feeling safe. I feel like you kind of stunted your own growth, held yourself back, so you could feel safe. I don't know. Okay, so it's in reverse. So you feel like it's not safe to be you. Like you feel like it's risky if you tell people, who you really are. Like I kind of felt that, but it's not. I mean, I'm not there anymore. I've graduated from that. But somebody is gonna resonate with this. You feel like it's not safe to be you. It's like maybe you were going through a dark night of the soul. And maybe you just starting, because it says your trip has been long. So maybe you're just now going through like a dark night of a soul. And you feel like you can't, there's no light, nowhere in sight. Like you feel like you don't have a way out. You feel like, you can't go on for whatever reason. Like whatever it is, it's like you're scared of change. So you're stuck in a dark night of the soul until you get to a point where you trust change, then you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. So it says, I'm reading it in reverse. You feel like you don't deserve to feel secure for whatever reason. I don't know if you've made some mistakes in your life, but you feel like you don't deserve to feel secure. And it's like you don't understand that feeling safe, it's like you don't feel safe. Your basic needs aren't being met right now. You don't feel at home in your body. You don't trust your journey. And you don't feel free around those you love. Yeah, you feel like people you're around, you can't be yourself around. You don't trust that the sun will rise again, but it will. Don't doubt yourself like that. It will. If you sitting here thinking like, damn, I ain't nothing never gonna change. You're not, because you're speaking that into existence. So you got to get out of that fear. We had doubt. You got to get out of that fear of change in order to, welcome your new beginnings. You have to have courage to get through this dark time. Everybody has dark times. It's about how you find your way out. You have to apply the lessons in life. You can't go through life like, I ain't changing, this shit been working, how I've been operating, been working for me this long, so I'm just gonna keep doing it like this. Especially if it's dark shit. If it's not of the light, whatever it is you're doing, if it's not of the light, then you do what? Working up bad karma for yourself? Why? Okay. So it's like you haven't grown emotionally, spiritually, or physically. You haven't reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. So somebody is operating out of an unhealthy vibration, and it's stopping you from being able to have, courage to change your environment and bring in new beginnings. It's like somebody is stuck on some fucking toxic shit. Somebody is stuck in toxicity, vibrating low. Somebody is stuck in a low vibration. Let's see where your Sigi live out loud was. 31. You could be 31. I'm 31. So let's see. Express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your uniqueness. So that's what I've been doing, like being myself. I mean, even if people don't agree with what I had to say, what I'm doing, okay, thank you. All right. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy, and that is so true. Everybody's not gonna be happy, so you can't go through. I used to, growing up, I used to go through life like, oh, I'm not gonna say what I really want to say because people may, not like what I have to say. And I want everybody to like me, and if they don't like me, I don't want nobody to have a problem with me. So let me people please. That's not gonna help you. That's gonna hurt you because you're gonna attract people that's don't mean you no good because you're a people pleaser. People pick up on that shit too. They gotta call you a yes man is what they'll call you. That's okay. You are not meant to make everyone happy. Living out loud and self-expression. We had self-expression before too, huh? Or no, that was self-love. Self-expression looks different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the latter parts of their personalities for loved ones. And I kind of feel like I'm a little bit of both. Because I don't jump on tables and do all that, but I don't mind, going up talking to people or engaging in conversations with people I really don't know that well. But I also know that it's healthy for me sometimes to just be to myself, and I ain't always been like that all my life. I've always been like an outspoken person, so it's changed. You see the 8 of Cups at the bottom. It's like I've changed. I used to be loud when I was young, and now I'm more reserved, but not so reserved that it's like I don't talk to nobody at all. It's not like that, but I'm chill, but I still speak, but it's not, people around me are not used to me being the way I am now. I'll just say that. Well, this is gonna be a challenge for me because I don't have my message book. It's in the car, so this okay. I see spirit. You like do this without the book. Let's do this without the book. Okay, let's do it without the book. Can we have something for go after your goals, persist, encourage, advance in masks, being your authentic self? We got the 10 of Swords, so that is like learning lessons about betrayals in your past, right? Like you've learned a lot of lessons over your lifetime, and it didn't drown you. I kind of feel like it didn't exhausted you, not drowned you, but exhausted you. But you're not dead. You just then took a lot. You took a lot. Another one, please. You taken a lot. You've learned a lot of lessons, and I feel like, because on this card, 4 of them are gold, and then 6 of them are silver. So I feel like you've been backstabbed by family and strangers. Like, you've been put through a ringer. 5 of Wands. So definitely, it's like, I feel like your energy causes people to want to compete with you out of ego. And we already had something. We talked about ego. That's what the 5 of Wands is. That's like people competing out of ego. It's not like they really competing because y'all do the same thing and it's healthy competition. This is more like, oh, I don't like what you got to say, I don't like what you're doing, so let me try to bring you down and make you stop doing what you're doing because I don't like it. What else? 10 of Swords and 5. This is like a lot of conflict. You have a lot of conflict around you based off of your goals. The Moon. Based off your goals, people want to come in and try to cause like illusions and confusions because behind closed doors, they like don't like you. It's like hidden enemies, people that have a problem with you, but you may not know this. Damn, the Tower. Whatever it is that you want to do, it's something you're being persistent at and you're advancing, right? And it's like, I feel like you're exposing people's truths. Like with that Mask card, I feel like you're exposing people's true colors in whatever this goal is that you're going after. And so people feel a type of way about it because it's like you're revealing secrets that, may have been in place for a very long time until you opened your mouth and said something. Just one more, please. That's a lot of like dark I'm talking. Woo. Six of Cups. So this is, like I said, something that's been going on for a very long time. A very long time. I feel like since you were young, like you were given something to, because if you look at this card, you see the older figure is giving the smaller figure, offering the smaller figure something, right? I feel like you've been fed illusions since you were young to keep you in a darker energy. One more, please. Just one more. One more. And we'll move on. This is crazy, y'all. You removing masks. It's like you revealed some stuff that has been placed on you since you were young. Okay, so the Three of Swords fell out in reverse. So I know the Three of Swords upright is like you needing to heal. So in reverse, I feel like you've been healing. You've been healing. That's why it's in reverse. Yeah. It's like whatever you've revealed is healing you. Like you're coming out of some illusion, so you're good. You're good. You're on the right track. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, whatever this goal is, it's gonna bring you in a whole lot of stability. But I feel like you needed to go through some things. It's like you needed to graduate. Like you had some sort of illusion over you since your childhood, whatever that was. It was put on you by somebody you trusted. And for a long time, you went through life like needing to heal, and you finally figured out some type of goal you wanted to go after. And in regards to you, well, not in regards, but in order for you to persist and advance in this goal, you had to unstrip some strip away some illusions that were placed on you from way back. You needed to heal, and that's what you've done. And it's bringing you in a whole lot of wealth now. It's like now you ready, since you understand, you understand what your purpose is, and you did the work in order to bring this in. Look at you. Can we get some for being open channel, mediumship, ancestor spirits, and wounded healer? Yeah, you were wounded, but you healed. So it's like, yeah, because with that Three of Swords, like I said, it's like you upright as you need to heal. It's time for healing. But in reverse, it's like you already healed. So you're a healer, but it's like you've been through a lot. You're wounded, right? We have the Chariot. So that's like change in direction, right? A transition, moving forward, which we with the enjoy new beginnings, that's change. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like forward movement. Since you establish what it is you want to do in regards to, I kind of feel like this is like in regards to being a medium in healing, right? You moving forward in this field, right? But with the Tower, it's like it's sudden. It seemed like maybe you haven't been doing this for long, but it's like out of nowhere you just come up and you real strong, like whatever this is, you real strong. And it's abnormal how fast things come together for you. I feel like it's like people didn't want to see you make it, right? Y'all, this is freaking crazy. We have 6 cards, okay? 4 of them are major arcanas. 4. The Chariot, Tower, that's like sudden change. That could also be like return to sender. So it's like you figuring out what the problem was, moving forward, on whatever this path is that you're on. It caused like some sudden change. And it could also be like return to sender. Like I said, something was placed on you when you were young with that 6 of Cups and that moon. Some sort of illusion was like put on you. You figuring out what it was, moving forward from it, caused a change for you, a sudden change for you, but a return to sender for whoever put this illusion on you. So whoever put this on you, when you figured it out, it went back to them. It could have been something you said, something you prayed for, like, hey, whoever got me in this energy, please go back to them and never return to me or my children or anybody in my lineage, me, you know, and it went back to them, right? And when you did that with the Empress, it's like, boom, that shit happened. Like, whatever you ask for, whatever you call for, it comes. Because you are a freaking medium. And you're a healer. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is the path you need to be on. Because it's like whatever you want is in the palm of your hands. It comes. It goes. If you want something to go, it's going to go. The world. A new path. This is like a new... What is it? A new path. Like... damn it, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a new path. Another word for path. It'll come to me. It's like a cycle of completion. Like you completed this toxic, unhealthy, negative cycle, right? So new phase. That's what I was looking for. You going into a new phase, which is like the Chariot. Like you going into a new phase. Enjoy new beginnings, new phase. But it's like you needed to do some work in order to, you know, start this phase, and it came quick for you too. Sudden and easy. It may look easy on the outside, but you on the inside, like you didn't reflect what you felt on the inside on the outside, which I think that was the Masks card. Whatever you felt on the inside, it didn't show on the outside. So on the inside, you could have been sad, you know, stressed, going through it like, I don't know what to do, I'm confused, like what's wrong with me? But on the outside, you're like, oh, you know, it is what it is, God gonna make it work out. You know, like you didn't really show how you really felt, and people couldn't really pick up on what you were going through, and the fact that nothing came to you easy. You really were going through it. You just figured out a healthy way to, you know, make your way out, to see the light at the end of the tunnel is what I'm picking up on. Okay, so you're heading into a new phase, and this phase is something that you manifested with the Empress. You manifested a new phase of life that's gonna help you be a strong healer and medium, I feel like, or something like that. Six of Swords is divinely guided for you to be on this path and to do this work. And we got the Knight of Wands. That's like impulsive energy, like taking action. It's like the divine guided you to get up and take action. Maybe you were confused, like, damn, am I supposed to just drop everything and just change like that? Like cold turkey, just change me, the Hierophant? Like, yes, you have somebody working with you on this journey. It wasn't just you. And I feel like you know that because with mediumship, ancestors, spirit guides, you have spirit guides helping you with this. Like I said, I just started doing this 6 months ago. I didn't know nothing. I had a deck. I got my first deck from my little sister. She left it at me. And it's crazy how I got my first tarot deck. My sister, she been doing this stuff, okay? Not this stuff, but she been like into spiritual work and all that. She bought a deck of cards on her birthday. It was on her birthday in 2021. Yeah, because it's 2022. And she stopped by a metaphysical shop by my house. We live on certain different sides of town. So she stopped by like a metaphysical store by my house. She stopped by my house because she was by it, you know, so she stopped by. She did a reading on me. She ended up forgetting the cards and she left the cards there. And I knew nothing about this. I'm like, what is that? What, girl, I even said a little joke to her, like, girl, you into witchcraft? You know, like, because I'm used to hearing other people say it, like, put it like that. So I'm teasing her, you know, you into witchcraft and all that. She's like, no, it's not. It's spirituality, and you need to do some research. It's really cool, you know. I'm like, girl, gone. You know, I wasn't into that. I never knew nothing about it. Nobody around me was talking about it. Like, I mean, I've only seen movies with Ouija boards and all that stuff, but I never really knew about cards. Like, I didn't. And so she was telling me about, you know, YouTube channels and readers on there. And she showed me my first, you know, she introduced me to it, basically. She left the cards there in my house. And I put them up. You know, I just put them up like, all right, make sure they knew I don't want them to get messed up while they over here with me. I don't want, you know, she just bought them. So I put them up. So eventually, she never came back and got them. Eventually, she was just like, okay, you can have them. I think I might have, chimed her some money for them, knowing me, because I don't want nobody, to lose money. So I think I might have asked her, how much you gonna charge for them? She probably gave me a price, and I chimed her the money. And then I started, playing with them, but I didn't get, it. Like I didn't feel like I was connected. But I kept at it every day. I kept at it. It was like weird. Like I was just being pushed, like, mess with those cards, and then I would do it, and then I couldn't make sense of it, or I would ask certain questions, and then I would get cards that I did not like. Like I'd be like, well, tell me about me and such, and then it will be all bad, like Tower, Three of Swords, Upright, Moon. Like it would be a bunch of bad stuff that I didn't want to accept. So I'm like, oh no, then I'll put it up. Like, them cards tripping, because it ain't telling me what I want to hear. But I kept doing that. And then I told myself, like, okay, once I can wake up, because I would wake up at all hours of the night, like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. It was abnormal. Like, why am I up this late? Like, I mean, early. Like, no. And then I was drained. I was tired. I didn't want to work. I didn't want to do nothing. I was just like laying down all the time, like not wanting to get out the bed. It was crazy. It was crazy. And it's just like what I was saying. Like, you may not have showed people that, like, oh, I really was depressed. Like, y'all didn't see it because I didn't show y'all that. Like, I never got out of my bed, the whole summer. Y'all don't know that because I didn't tell y'all that. But on the outside, it's like you didn't look like you were going through nothing the whole time. You like whole depressed, like unhappy because little petty stuff, like a person don't want you or something like that. That, not saying that that's what it was, but I'm just saying. But one day I got up and I drew cards, and when I say I drew all the cards, every single card in the deck, so that's like 78 cards, all 78, and I made sense of every card. It was like a whole story, it just flowed. And I'm like, am I ready? And I heard yes. And that's when I started my YouTube channel. Not my actual channel, because I had it already to listen to music and all that, but that was when I first recorded tarot reading and actually posted it. And I was afraid. I was so scared, because I would come across, when I was watching other readers. I still watch readers, but when I was like when I first started watching other readers, I would come across people who, they start off cool, and then after a while they like, well, I'm, crying, I'm gonna get off because I'm not getting any views, and this is not for me. Like, really, like, fucked up, because people aren't watching their videos. And it was like, just make sure you don't get caught up in people watching and liking and commenting positive things on your videos, because people are not, everybody's not gonna like what you have to say, which we have a card like that. Everybody is not gonna be happy about what you have to say. Because for one, you may be exposing some people. For two, some people may think you crazy. And three, it's like, shit, they just don't like you. And it's okay. You're not going to be liked by everybody. We had a card about that. Okay? But with this Hierophant, it's like you had spirit guides with you this whole time, through this whole journey. You were never by yourself. You never did anything alone. Those little, sensations in your ears and feeling something on your back and all that, and lights flickering, and money coming out of nowhere, falling out with people you didn't understand why. It's like that this ain't aligned for the path that we want you on, what you're destined to be on. Okay, so can we have, dang, look, I'm talking about spirit guides, and the Ace of Cups comes out. This is like also a visitation from angels. You have angels on your team, I'm telling you. So I'm going to put that right here, because I didn't even get to call that out. So you being a medium, a wounded healer, going through all this, it's like this new phase that you were feeling like you needed to take action on. Yeah, your angels were a big part of this. They came in and put that, you see on this card, the bird has something white in its mouth, dropping it in the cup. The cup is overflowing in the hand, and it's like water all down her. I've been seeing a lot of birds too. So it's like, maybe when you see birds, those are also your angels and spirit guides communicating with you. Like, when I was coming, I dropped my kids off at school. When I was coming up, to come in the house, it was the craziest shit I ever, Hierophant still at the bottom of the deck.